Welcome to New York Jets touchdown in Texas. I appreciate you coming back. And any new people to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. And also, everybody, please hit that like button. Show me some love. And right now, got another video here. And this is one that I think everybody would understand. And I think maybe agree. I mean, I don't think there's much to go against. We're talking about the Jets losing history since their only Super Bowl in 1969. This is, so many years of losing can just change a fan base to be pessimistic, to be just always thinking the worst, always thinking we're gonna lose, or the ball's gonna drop, or the shoe's gonna drop at the other end. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen to ruin it. Even if you're having a good season, something's gonna happen, and it's always been like that. And I'm gonna try to get down into why, and is it true, and is it ever gonna change? And you tell me, you let me know at the end about what you think about all this. The Jets losing almost every year. Okay, now let's go see. Look, just a little thing. The Jets mean it came up with everybody. The Jets initials JETS. It means just end the season. That's what it means. That's what it means for so many years. And the fans have to just put that initials and what it means every year, because that's just what they want, because they can't take it no more watching this team. Okay. Let's go really quick with the Super Bowl. Jets won the Super Bowl III, January 12, 1969, in Miami, Florida. And let me go real quick. The Jets were founded in 1959 as the Titans, and then they changed their name to the Jets in 1963. So moving on, in 1969 they won the Super Bowl. It was the greatest upset in American football. I mean, the Jets were playing the Baltimore Colts at the time, and they were 19 points underdog, and the Jets eventually won 16-7. Just amazing. And during the season, the Colts were 13-1, and they beat the Browns in the NFL championship 34-0. And the Jets were 11-3, and they beat the Raiders 27-23 in their championship game. So, and it was just the Colts were going to win. Everybody already, all the bets were Colts. I mean, they were just going to win. And and we had, who we had? We had Joe Namath, one of the best quarterbacks in Jets history. That's what we had. And he guaranteed a victory, too. Days before, guaranteed victory. And so that was the only bright spot. Moving on from 1969, that was the epic time for the Jets. But now, after that, it's just been just horrible. Let me get into it, and let's go. Let me give some positives. The positive for the Jets from after the Super Bowl to present time, the 1980s, they were in the playoffs 1981, 82, 85, 86. 82, they went to the AFC Championship game, but they lost to the Dolphins 14-0. 1997, with Bill Parcells, they led them to the AFC Championship game in 1998. 2001 and 2010, they made this playoff 6 times. 2010 was 2009, 2010 was the 2 playoffs. They went to the AFC Championship game with Rex Ryan. And right now, 2010 was the last time they made the playoffs. And they have the longest playoff, not making the playoffs in football. And I think in every sport. I'm pretty sure that is. They had the longest drought going to the playoffs, not going to the playoffs in the NFL, and I think every sport too. I'm pretty sure I heard that, and that is insane. That is disgusting. That's horrible. Now let me get to the real quick to the points. A very little sheet, little pedigree sheet of their whole career, seasons, their lifeline from the Super Bowl to presently. For the whole Jets. Okay, 65 seasons, 1960 to 2024. The winningest coach was Weeb Bank, 71 and 77 and 6, still a losing record. They had one Super Bowl. The record going into the 2024 season is 428 to 547 to 8 ties. That's wow. That's another losing record. Playoff record 12 and 13, another losing record. You see a pattern? Losing record, losing record, losing record. Okay, they had 14 appearances in the playoff. And the rushing leader for all of the Jets is Curtis Martin, 10,302 yards, 1998 to 2005. The passing leader was Joe Namath, of course, 27,057 yards, 1965 to 76. Receptions, most receptions, Don Maynard, 627, 1960 to 72. Sacks, most sacks, Mark Gastineau, 107.5, 1979 to 88. And most interceptions, Bill Bayard, 34, 1963 to 69. And most points, Pat Leahy, 1,470, 1974 to 1991. And that is the end of the stats. And do you see something in them? I saw immediately. All the leaders of every category is all from the way, way past. Like literally way past. It's all in the past. These guys, there's no one did nothing. There's just no one there. The Jets players have not surpassed anything. I mean, it's just since these players, we just get players that play one or two, like maybe a good season here and there, and that's it. And they go off because nobody wants to stay with the Jets. Nobody. Because it's just the team culture, the just the aura over the whole thing is it's stinking. It's stinking like a rotten fish. And you know what? You know why? The fish, where's the fish, where's it all start? The fish head. And you know what the fish head is? The top? The top is Woody Johnson, who's been the team owner, co-owner with Christopher Johnson, his brother. That's where it starts. That's where it starts, and it trickles all the way down, all the way down to the bottom. Now, let me get to, I got all the years here, but I'm going to go real quick, and you'll see a pattern, real quick, a real pattern. 1970, 4 and 10, 71, 6 and 8, 72, 7 and 7, 73, 4 and 10, 74, 7 and 7. I'll skip over. 83, 7 and 9, 84, 7 and 9. You got 85, 11 and 5, okay, 86, 10 and 6, and then right back, 81, 6 and 9, 88, 8 and 7, okay, 89, 4 and 12, right back, 1990, 6 and 10, right back. You got 1994, 6 and 10, 1995, 3 and 13, 1996, 1 and 15. And then we go 1997, 9 and 7, 1998, 12 and 4, 1999, 88, and then 2009 and 7, 2001, 10 and 6, 2002, 9 and 7. See, there's a good little streak there. And then right back, 6 and 10, 2003. We got, I mean, you just go through it all, like losing records. Like if you count them up, let me count them up real quick. Losing records or even, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Around 39 with a losing record or an even record, 500 record, 39, around 39. 39 out of 65 seasons. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Insane. Okay, now I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get into who was the best coaches. Let's see the best coaches and see maybe the Jets. This is what they need maybe. Okay, we got early 1970s. Eubank. He had the Super Bowl victory in '69, and that was the main one. He had a few good seasons after that. 1983 and 1989, Joe Walton. He made 2 playoff appearances. Had some good seasons. 1997, 1999, Bill Parcells. a 12-4 record and playoff appearance in 1998. Herm Edwards, 2001, 2005, 3 winning seasons and 3 playoff berths. Mangini had that one 2006 10-6 record and a postseason, and Rex Ryan, of course, 2009, 2010 winning seasons and also 2 AFC championship games. And so that was about it. You wrap it up right there. That's the wrap. That's a positive of the Jets right there. Wrap it up. You see how little it is to wrap up, and not that much. Okay, now let's get into the main culprit right here, and this is maybe the reason why the Jets will maybe it doesn't matter who the coach is, doesn't matter, because the owner's going to say the same, and it's going to be the same crap, the same bullshit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Woody Johnson, or Robert Wood Johnson IV, American businessman, co-owner of New York Jets, and was formerly U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom, 2017 to 2021. Thank God that he left for a couple of years, but then his brother took over, which is not it's not even better. I don't know. Maybe it is a little bit better, but I don't know. He was the heir to the Johnson & Johnson pharmaceutical fortune. That's where he has all this money. And he is the great-grandson of Robert Wood Johnson I. In 2000, he purchased the New York Jets for $635 million. Damn, 2000. That was a bad year, I guess. That was a year that did from there on right down the hill. Right when he bought this team, it was the worst time right there. I mean, a lot of money, but no football sense, and just does not know how to run or just stay out of football business. People who know football. He doesn't know how to. He tries to butt in with his no knowledge of football and then screw everything up every time. Like I said, he's co-owner of brother Christopher Johnson, supporter of Donald Trump. Right there, you see, Donald Trump and then Woody Johnson. Would I say whatever? Donald Trump, great businessman, but what he says and does, woo. And you can see a correlation between Woody Johnson. But let's go. And then he transferred to MetLife Stadium. He made the Jets go to MetLife Stadium. They moved to with the Jets and the Giants. They both combined, which is another horrible decision. Maybe that's another video I have to do, but let's not get into it. And going down a rabbit hole right there. But that was sharing a stadium in New Jersey with the Giants. Oh my God. Enough said. Okay. Let's go. We got as of like I said, as of 2025, the team has a playoff drought from 2010 to 2025, and they had one season above 500. That's what? That's insane. They fired Robert Saleh, all that. They hired, before that, Woody Johnson was fascinated. He was always fascinated by, big time, high profile players. And he wanted Aaron Rodgers, which I did too. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. And also brought out Nathaniel Hackett, which I didn't want. He's horrible. Adam Gase he brought in. All these guys just nothing. Did nothing for the Jets. Then they finally hired Darren Mougey as general manager, and this is his quote. This is his quote right here. This is Woody Johnson. I want Aaron Glenn to coach the team, and I want the general manager to manage the assets and players, and I'll take an owner's position. That's what he says. This is his new Woody Johnson. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. That's insane. Yeah. Okay. You can say whatever you want. But let me throw a little thing here. Johnson is very charitable. That's a New York Jets Foundation has the Lupus Research Alliance. Okay. He is. He does give to charity, which that's a good thing. But Johnson is a billionaire. His net worth is $9.92 billion. Okay, and all that money cannot save the Jets. All that money could not save the Jets. I'll tell you right now. And we see it. And let's go like recently. They wanted to trade for Jerry Judy. Did you hear this? I'm sure you heard it from other places. And they were going to trade for Woody for Judy, but he nixed it. Woody nixed it because he said Judy did not have a good Madden rating. That's insane. That's a talking of an insane man. He shouldn't be running a football team. You don't. The thing is, you don't see the good owners. The good owners. You don't see the owner like Rooney, like the Giants, like the Chiefs. You don't see them until they're holding up the trophy, the Lombardi Trophy. You don't see them until then. But this you see Woody all the time, throwing his, throwing his 2 cents in when he doesn't know what he's talking about all the time, all season long. It's just ridiculous. And also, I'm sorry, recently the NFL Player Association gave him an F for the whole team as a whole. The whole everything. As far as like practice facility, stadium, how they treat their wives, and how they treat the players, and food, nutrition, working out, the gym, everything. And they gave him an F, an F. He's the only owner to receive an F grade, only owner. And then Woody, quote, said for this, "My first read is I think it was totally bogus. I thought this whole setup, the way it was done, that's enough said on that." This is a good owner would be like, you know what? I don't like the F, and maybe I don't agree with it, but you know what? I'm going to look into it, and I'm going to see why they gave us F, and I'm going to make improvements. Because obviously they saw something, and I'm going to do my own research. That's a good owner. This? Oh, what are we talking about? It's ridiculous. It's bogus. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So what it comes down to, and I'm going to end this up right now. What it comes down to is that, does it matter? What coach comes in? Aaron Glenn? Does it really matter? Does it matter? You saw the coaches I said before. Bill Parcells even. Does it matter? Okay, yeah. You have one maybe season, good season, and then down the chute, down the toilet, and nothing. Yes, it doesn't matter. You know what? It really doesn't matter. I'm trying to be positive this year. You saw my videos, trying to be positive. But before that, I talked about in another video, Joe Meningo. I love this guy. I don't agree with him all the time, like I said, but I love this guy. And his name, All the Pain podcast he has now, is because All the Pain. And you realize he's a Jet fan from way back, and all he has is pain. That's all he has for all these years. And that's why he's just disgruntled on the Jets. And that's why he thinks everything Jets do is horrible. He's disgruntled. He's affected that deeply, and that goes for a lot of Jet fans. But let's get back. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who the coach is. He's going to ruin it. Even though if he says what he says, he's not going to follow up on it. He's not going to do it. He's going to be the same Woody Johnson because he can't help it. He has his butt in. He has to throw his 2 cents. He has to make his decisions. He has to do this and not let the football people run the league, run the team. Not let the football minds run the team. He won't. He can't. And then finally, because he does all this butting in, everything like that, and doing everything they shouldn't be doing, he pisses off the coach. He pisses off the general manager. They can't take it, and they say, "Get me out of here." And on again to another coach, and on again to another coach, and on again to another general manager. It seems like they do that every 2 to 3 years. Gone. And I don't want to be pessimistic. I don't want to be negative, but it looks like this is going to happen. The same thing. He's not going to stop until this guy sells the team, and he's not going to sell the team. He's not. Stop with all the sell the team. He's not going to sell the team. I wish he did. You see what happens. When some owners have stepped aside or have sold the team. Just look at the Mets, the New York Mets. I'm New York, so I know the New York Mets. They were ran by Fred Wilpon and it's a family, and they were horrible. destroyed the same thing that Woody Johnson's doing. Just horrible. And then Steve Cohen came in, bought the team. He sold the team to Steve Cohen, and now he has David Stearns running it with managing the general manager, and he has Carlos Mendoza as the manager. And look at them now. They're a powerhouse, first place. And a year before that, good. See, they turned it all around with the owner who just provides money and stays out, and then gives all the power to his general manager and people with the baseball minds. He just stepped aside and then let them do their work and gave them money. Same thing with the Knicks. The Knicks were horrible for so many years. New York Knicks, horrible. Now look at them. They're about to be the Celtics to go get into the third round of the playoffs. And you see, James Dolan is the owner, and for so many years, but same thing. Woody Johnson stepped in, butted, and threw his 2 cents in, changed stuff, did his own decisions, disregarded the coaches and all the managers and everything like that. But now he doesn't. He stepped aside and let Leon Rose to manage the whole basketball operation, and then he has Tom Thibodeau as a coach, and he leaves them alone, and look what's happened. They're winning. You see what happens. But will Woody Johnson do that? No. I can tell you right now, his ego's too big, and he won't do it. And honestly, I don't think that doesn't matter what coach. I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't see in a few years it'll be the same thing. Another coach, another general manager, because Woody Johnson just would not stay out of it and let the people who know football make the decisions, run the team, and make them win, lead them to the playoffs, or I'll be at the Super Bowl. But no, he won't do that. I tell you right now, doesn't matter what he says. It's the same thing over and over again. All right. So I'm just saying, I hope I'm wrong, but I just maybe they'll have a good I know they'll have a good season and everything like that, but I got a feeling whatever they're doing, however their good fate is, however they're doing, he's going to be doing something to ruin it. Until somehow he sells the team, which he's not, or he just gets out of the way, or do something, I don't know what. Find a hobby. Do something. So, all right, just everybody, just let me know what you think down below. If you agree with me, if you think that Woody Johnson's going to ruin it again, as he always does, or you think that he's going to step aside and let finally Aaron Glenn and Mougey and all the other football minds run the team, and then they're going to do well and they're going to stay for a while. Let me know down there in the comments and chat. Let me know what you think and why, and I'll definitely get there and respond to you. But I just want to know what you think, what you're thinking, okay? And I appreciate all your support. Any new people coming on the channel, please subscribe, and also hit that like button, everybody. Please hit that like button and just throw those comments in. I love those comments. To throw them in. And I'm going to end this video, and I appreciate it. And you know what's coming. Let's go, Jets!
No.